With college football 26 dropping in about a month, the hype is in the all-time high right now. And with the way the transfer portal been hitting, you already know this game about to feel real different this year. Some of college football's biggest names switch teams, looking for new opportunities, new legacies, and new highlights to create. Now let me be clear, this list right here is all opinion-based. These the players I believe will make the biggest impact in college football 26. Not just in the game, but in real life too. Let's break it down player by player. If I forgot somebody, or you think somebody should be on here, man, let me know in the comments, man. First up, man, we got Fluff Bothwell, man. A 5'11", 215-pound running back from South Alabama. He ran for over 1,200 yards last season in the Sun Belt. But this transfer to Mississippi State gives him a national stage to prove his worth. He made a significant impact as a freshman in South Alabama in 2024. He rushed for 832 yards on 111 carries, averaging an impressive 7.5 yards per carry, and he scored 13 tugs. Man, he surpassed 100 rushing yards in 4 games and found the end zone in 8 of 12 games last year. His performance earned him all Sun Belt Conference third-team honors. At Mississippi State, he joins the offense in transition. He's got great vision between the tackles and catch out the backfield, and he has a punishing style that fits the SEC perfectly. Man, he a dog. Expect him to get 15 to 20 touches a game, and don't be surprised if he put up 1,000+ yards in the nation's toughest conference. Mississippi State, y'all got y'all one, man. He a dog, straight up. Next up, man, we got Darian Minsaw, QB from Tulane, man, transferred to Duke. $8 million NIL deal, so y'all know. But if you don't know, now you know. Dual threat quarterback, man. He led Tulane to a 9-4 record last year, throwing for 2,700 yards and 22 touchdowns. He only had 6 interceptions. He completed 65% of his passes, and he achieved a QBR of 76.3, ranking 19th in the nation. Man, he had a great season last year. That's why he got the $8 million NIL deal with Duke. Made him the highest paid college football player at the time. Hey, he could also do it with his legs. He had over 600 rushing yards last year. He's raw talent, but his upside is huge. Think like a Jordan Travis a couple years ago. Duke gives him a power conference platform, and under their new offensive coordinator, he'll be given the freedom to make plays on the ground and through the air. If the tools can match the polish, Darian Minsaw could be one of the most exciting breakout players in the ACC. Hey, we back down to South Alabama, and this time we taking a QB, man. Gio Lopez, man. Under the radar baller from South Alabama who could straight up spin it. He transferred to UNC this year to, head coach Bill Belichick down there. Lopez is a rhythm thrower with excellent footwork and the kind of command you want from your signal caller. He doesn't panic under pressure, and he led multiple game-winning drives last year in the Sun Belt. In 2024, he threw for 2,500 yards and 18 touchdowns with only 5 interceptions. He had a QBR of 72.3. That was like 30th in the nation. He also contributed to 465 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns on the ground. UNC's offense will look different, but Lopez might be the perfect piece. Efficient, mobile, and coachable. If he wins the job, he could be one of the most productive QBs in the ACC without anyone realizing it until mid-season. Next up, we got Eric Rivers, man, wide receiver from FIU, transferred to Georgia Tech. Hey, Georgia Tech, man, they just lost Eric Singleton in the transfer portal, so it was only right they went out and got a wide receiver. And I think with the addition of Eric Rivers, man, that's another playmaker to the mix. Rivers had over 70 catches last season, and he emerged as one of the most consistent route runners in the group of 5. Eric Rivers had a breakout season at FIU in 2024, recording 62 receptions for 1,100 yards and 12 touchdowns, averaging 18.9 yards per catch. His big playability and consistent performance makes him a valuable addition to Georgia Tech's receiving room. He's not the biggest or the fastest, but he just gets open. His footwork is elite, and he's lethal on slants, digs, and timing routes. And Georgia Tech's new-looking passing game, Rivers could quickly become a favorite target on third downs and red zone plays. Don't sleep on Rivers. He may not make the highlight reel, but he'll move the chain all year long. Next up, man, we got Devin Dampier, man, quarterback from New Mexico, transferred to Utah. If you watched New Mexico football last year or played with them, then you probably know who he is. But let's be honest, not many of us did, man. I mean, not us. I can't say us because I did. I know who he is. I played with him. He's tough. Hey, but you saw Devin Dampier do everything possible to keep them competitive. A dynamic dual threat quarterback with legit wheels. He now makes the leap to a playoff contending Utah squad, passing for 2,700 yards and 12 touchdowns. Despite throwing 12 interceptions, he maintained a QBR of 70.9. He's twitchy, confident, and can create outside the pocket. And if he gets hot, watch out. This kid could give Utah the X factor they need to push into the college football playoffs. We got Mekhi Hughes, man, running back from Tulane, transferred to Oregon. Mekhi Hughes was a problem for defenses in the AAC, and now he's headed to Eugene to join one of the most dangerous backfields in the country. Mekhi Hughes led Tulane's rushing attack in 2024 with 1,400 yards and 15 touchdowns on 265 carries, averaging 5.3 yards per carry. His performance earned him first-team All-AAC honors for the second consecutive year. Hughes' vision and power running style will be a significant asset to Oregon's backfield. Oregon plays fast, and Hughes fits the tempo perfectly. Decisive, strong through contact, and he rarely goes down on the first hit. Don't be shocked if Hughes become a 1,000-yard rusher in the Pac-12 with plenty of national attention to follow. Man, we got Tommy Castellanos, man, quarterback from Boston College, transferred to Florida State. After flashing big-time potential at Boston College, he now lands at Florida State, a team ready to reload, not rebuild. He made history at Boston College in 2023 by becoming the first player in program history to surpass 2,000 passing yards and 1,000 rushing yards in a single season. Man, his dynamic playmaking ability will be a valuable addition to Florida State's offense. That offense was bad last year, and they desperately need his help. He's a true dual threat quarterback who plays with swagger. Yeah, he got to work on his turnovers, but if FSU could tighten it up, he might be the most dangerous quarterback in the ACC. This is a high upside move for both player and program, and he could pay off huge come November. I think he's going to make a big impact at Florida State. Next up, man, we got Kevin Concepcion, man, wide receiver from NC State, transferred to Texas A&M. Concepcion was the entire offense at NC State, over 1,000 yards as a true sophomore, and now he's heading to Texas A&M. The expectations are sky high. He had a standout freshman season at NC State in 2023, setting school records with 71 receptions and 10 receiving touchdowns, totaling 839 yards. In 2024, he continued his strong performance with 53 receptions for 460 yards and 6 touchdowns. His reliable hands and route running skills will be a significant asset to the Texas A&M receiving room. At 5'11", he's a nightmare in space, sharp cuts, instant acceleration, and the ability to break tackles like a running back. A&M's offense lacked that one guy who could turn a 5-yard catch into a 50-yard touchdown. And he brings all that and more. Don't be shocked, man, if he ends up all SEC and leads the conference in reception. I brung up his name earlier, but next up, man, we got Eric Singleton, man, wide receiver from Georgia Tech, transferred to Auburn, man. Auburn's offense needed the juice, man, and they got it in Eric Singleton. Quietly one of the best young receivers in the country, he put up 700-plus yards and 6 touchdowns as a freshman at Georgia Tech, and that was with average QB play. Man, Singleton led Georgia Tech in receiving in 2024 with 56 catches for 754 yards and 3 touchdowns, averaging 13.5 yards per reception. His consistent performance and big play potential make him a valuable addition to Auburn's offense, where is he expected to be the primary target in the passing game. Now at Auburn, he'll be used in all sorts of ways, man. Jet sweeps, deep balls, screens. Singleton brings legit 4.3 speed and is a threat to house it every time he touches the ball. If Auburn's passing game takes a step forward, Singleton might be their breakout star. His impact last year was big. I know the numbers don't show it, but if you watch him on film, then you know. Next up, man, we got Jaden Ott, running back from Cal, transferred to Oklahoma. He a grown man with that football. He leaves Cal after 2 dominant seasons. He's teaming up with Mateer at Oklahoma, man, who just transferred from Washington State, the quarterback. He nice. He had a productive career at Cal. In 2023, he led the Pac-12 with 1,300 rushing yards and 12 touchdowns, earning first-team All-12 Pac-12 honors. Despite an ankle injury, limited his 2024 season to just 385 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. His proven track record makes him a significant addition to the Sooners' backfield. Man, he's a complete back. Patience, vision, contact balance, pass catching, he does it all. I don't know what else to say, man. The film speaks for itself. When he got that ball, he making plays. Oklahoma, it's a huge pickup, man. They gonna be looking different. Next up, we got Justice Haynes, man. Running back from Alabama, transferred to Michigan. Now, this one right here turned heads. A 5-star talent from Alabama. He transferred to Michigan and instantly became the focal point of that offense. He showcased his potential at Alabama in 2024 by carrying the ball 79 times for 448 yards, averaging 5.7 yards per carry, and he scored 7 touchdowns. His explosive running style and vision make him a valuable addition to Michigan's backfield, where he's expected to play a significant role in the Wolverines' offense. Haynes was stuck behind a crowded backfield in Alabama, but the talent was always there. At Michigan, he gets to step into that role vacated by Donovan Edwards. Haynes runs with controlled violence, great pad level, burst through the hole, and deceptive top-end speed. He's going to be a Michigan workhorse and can finish as one of the top backs in the country. If he stays healthy, this is a 1,500-yard, 15 TD kind of season waiting to happen. Now we got Zachariah Branch, man. Wide receiver from USC, transferred to Georgia. Now y'all know speed kills, man. And nobody in college football got more speed than Zachariah Branch, man. After a flashy freshman year at USC, Branch stuns the country by transferring to Georgia. A team hungry to get more vertical on offense, Zachariah Branch, known for his electrifying speed and agility, recorded 47 receptions for 503 yards and 1 touchdown in 2024. Man, he was very, they didn't use, all I can say is USC did not use him the right way. 1 touchdown, no way he should have had 1 touchdown last year, bro. And transferring to Georgia, man, he got big things ahead. He also contributed significantly on special teams, earning a Jet Award as the nation's top return specialist. His dynamic playmaking ability will add a new dimension to Georgia offense and special teams. Man, he is literally unguardable one-on-one. Elite twitch, acceleration, and field awareness. He's the best return man in the country too. Man, at Georgia, he'll be paired with a stable quarterback and a creative play caller. They gonna do everything they can to get him in space. And if Georgia uses him right, we looking at potential Heisman finalists right here. Last but not least, man, we got Caden Salter, man, quarterback from Liberty, transferred to Colorado. Man, this might be the most fascinating transfer story of the offseason, man. He lit it up at Liberty, 35 plus 100 total yards, 40 plus touchdowns. His swag is just unmatched. He had a stellar 2024 season, passed for 2,800 yards, 32 touchdowns, with an efficiency rating of 176.6, ranking 3rd in the nation. He also rushed for 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns, showcasing his dual threat capabilities. Salter's dynamic playmaking ability makes him a game-changing addition to Colorado's offense. Now he heads to Colorado to play for Coach Prime, and the hype train is already building. He gives Colorado something they lacked last season, a dual threat dominance and elite pocket mobility. Hey, but Sanders was nice too, don't get me wrong, but he wasn't a dual threat quarterback. Now they got one. He can extend plays, launch it 60 yards off platform, and beat you with his legs. I feel like he's built for the spotlight, and he just landed on college football's biggest stage. Those are the offensive transfers I believe are going to make the biggest splash in college football 26. Some are walking into the spotlight for the first time. Others, they already been ready. They just needed the right system. Whether you building your dynasty or playing Road to Glory or just trying to stay ahead of the curve, these are the names you need to know. But we just getting started, man. I'm dropping part 2 where I break down the defensive dogs who about to shake up the game. Man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. And if I left some players off, man, comment who I left down and below, man. Who y'all think gonna have a big impact this year. I'm out.